Shalom. First of all, let's start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakatash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great most. Likewise, brothers, putting on this truth. Fifthly, fearlessly feeding the sheep and do brothers and sisters. Again, Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, Boarded In, No Escape. Now, I'm going to show a couple clips in this lesson today. And the first one I'm going to show you is this clip I found where in Poland, they're right now killing those migrants that are trying to get into Poland. So it got me thinking, will they be doing this here in Great Babylon, America? You know, but when you take a look at this, think about this, okay? And I'm going to go into the scriptures and then review some of the other clips that I have, and you know, maybe it'll make sense to those of you who are watching. So take a look at this.
Stop! راميهم جيبوا عقال جيبوا عصا.
Poland has adopted a zero-tolerance policy of going to the extent of even shooting illegal migrants who attempt to cross their borders illegally.
We are not doing anything. Shoot me. This is the Poland army. Hey! I'm going. Please, no. I record everything. I will show everything to humanity.
This has been applied mostly to migrants and Islamists crossing illegally through the Belarus border to get into Poland. The Prime Minister is clear: we don't want them here. Shoot anyone who violates this policy.
You don't want to be pushed back, do not come to Polish border, because we just passed the law that our soldiers, Coast Guard or whatever, they can use live bullets to kill. So if you want to come to Poland, you will be killed.
So as you saw in that clip, they were shooting the migrants that were trying to get in. Now, we know that Trump has, you know, in his first term, he had talked about building that wall, you know, around Great Babylon, America. And they've actually continued building on it since he was last as president. Okay, they have never stopped. It's just that they haven't talked about it that much. Okay, and I'm going to show you a clip on how this wall has progressed. Okay, and it got me thinking, you know, are they really building this bordered wall to keep migrants out or keep people from coming in, or are they building this to keep people from escaping when they start these purges, in particular the children of Israel? Let's go to the book of Daniel 12 and 1. It reads, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the people, children of thy people. And there should be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people should be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book," which is going to be the 1/3 elect of Yasharallah, okay, also called blessed Native Americans and Latinos, those who are the true believers, the ones who have been selected, okay, to be saved, okay. And when you think about this, okay, if you go into the book of 2nd Ezra 16, start with 69, where it talks about they should come in like madman, sparing none, you know, and taking people to their houses, and there should be an insurrection in all these cities, you know, basically, you know, you're trapped in here, and there's going to be many Hebrew Israelites, okay, who are going to look to try to run to that border. Okay, now we know these other nations, they're going to be tied into this because Great Babylon, America is a cauldron. Okay, but, you know, our people, since the purge is really mainly going to be focusing on us, and you see what the book of Daniel said, it's going to be an experience that we have never experienced before. You're talking about closed border. Okay, you're talking about probably shooting jakes that try to escape. Okay, and you're talking about house purges. You have purges that's going to be taking places in these cities. You're probably going to have them have the drones in the sky that's going to be dropping chemical agent on Jake's communities, or even, you know, just shooting Jakes, you know, using those drones. You're talking about sabotaging, you know, IED that's going to be placed around the communities, because keep in mind the United States military, they do know how to build IEDs, okay. And when you take a look at this video, which clip I want to show you, okay, you can see right now they're training at the border, and this should be a concern because you have the Texas Rangers, okay, and you have ICE, and you have the military, which includes the Army and the Marines, all working in cahoots. And take a look at the materials that they're using here, okay? And they're practicing. What are they practicing for? Now we know that they have Trump has declared war on the cartels. He's saying that they're the reason for all the problems on this earth, which couldn't be the farthest thing from the truth, okay? But, obviously, the cartels is going to fight back, okay? So this is going to create that border crisis, which is going to escalate into a lot of gunfire going on. And there's a video out there. If I have the clip, I'm going to put the clip inside and insert it, where you had an exchange of fire, but it was on a small scale. A couple guys shooting at the border agents. Them nothing major, but we're gonna see where this is going to escalate into a whole lot of things. Now, keep in mind, okay, and I'm going to show you this little commercial, okay, from the 80s, and I know some of you might not be old enough to remember this, but those of you who are old enough too, you remember this commercial, okay. But before we play this commercial, I'm gonna show you this clip, okay, from Biden, what Biden says.
I would, in fact, make sure that we immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
Now, you saw that clip what Biden says, okay? Now, let's go into the book of Proverbs 26 and start verse 25. It reads, when he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Now, they used a couple of actors inside this commercial I'm going to show you, okay, and you're going to get an idea of what this, when you look at what Biden says, okay, you think of those abomination, take a look at this commercial.
How do I kill more roaches than ever? 24 hours a day, I send them to the Roach Motel.
Black Flag Roach Motel. It's killed more roaches than any other trap. And today's Roach Motel is even better than the original. It tracks and kills more roaches. They get stuck and die hidden from view. No poison, no insecticide odor or mess.
Today's Black Flag Roach Motel, open 24 hours a day. Even more roaches check in, but they don't check out.
Only from Black Flag.
Good evening, roaches. Welcome to the one and only Black Flag Roach Motel. It's all here. Exquisite cuisine, luxury accommodations, excitement. Just 2 at a time, please. There's plenty of room.
Black Flag Roach Motel has caught and killed more roaches than any other trap, without poison, insecticide odor, or mess. Traps full, throw it away.
Time to open another Black Flag Roach Motel. Check in, roaches.
To the one and only Black Flag Roach Motel, roaches check in.
But they don't check out.
And as you saw in that commercial, you saw, okay, because basically when you listen to the rhetoric that came from Trump's mouth, he really surmises, okay, or summarize the Hebrew Israelites as being more than roaches. Basically, that's what he's calling the migrants, okay, and particularly the northern kingdom tribes, as roaches. And this is how they used to describe the so-called blacks in this country as roaches, okay, thugs, nothing, and they would describe our Northern Kingdom brothers, the Gadites, okay, the tribe of Gad, okay, as what, savages, okay, that's what they call them, Indian savages, okay, and you can see here when you have that mindset of what these people, of what a set of people are to you, because again, pursuing to Genesis 27:41, I always like to bring it out. Esau said in the side, the day is going to come when he's going to kill his brother Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel. We in that time right now. Here you are, the president, okay, that entice, hey, come into the border, and now you have one that is saying, you know what, we're going to extract you out, put you in these internment camps all across the globe that we have set up, and in particular right now they want to send 30,000 to Guantanamo Bay, but they already have a lot of these internment camps set up here in Great Babylon, America. And the thing about it is, any Jakes right now is starting to think to themselves, okay, is this a good place to stay? Okay, but when you go down to when you go into Isaiah 31:1, it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and horsemen because they're very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither see the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. They put out a couple news piece, concerning, cutting snaps and, not giving out the federal budget out to these states, which covers a lot of different things, and you saw the videos on TikTok and various platforms where, you know, Jakes am freaking out. Not only Jakes, you know, but the poor Edomites, they all freaking out. So that was the kind of a test run. They could see, you know, get a feel of the people, okay, and how they're going to be dealing with. And you see here when Biden opened up that floodgate and said, hey, everybody come through. Guess what? Jakes looking for that better life. Okay, that's basically what they see America as. But like I said, you know, we have this border wall right now being built, and I'm going to show you this border wall here. Okay, this border wall that's being built, okay, is this being built to keep migrants out or people out that they don't want here, or is it to keep us all in? I believe, you know, through the Spirit, that it's to keep us in, because when you look at the 10 different zones that they have set up already here, okay, and you have the states that are aligned with these zones, okay, you can see they have a no escape here, and now they have the military lined up on the border. Take a look at all that training they're doing. Why are they doing training like that? This is the book of Psalm 64, and starting with verse 5, it reads, they encourage themselves in an evil matter, they commune, laying snares privy, they say, who shall see them? Okay, just like in that Roach Motel commercial, you see that they invite you in, you know, they still, you know, right now, as we speak right now, I'm making this video, people, you can still eat. You can still watch TV. You know, you still got the what is it? The Super Bowl that's coming up on Sunday, okay? And even though you had that tragedy last night with that plane crash, life still goes on. There's tons of planes still in the sky. Nothing stop. Okay, continue to go on. So they're right now really basically always laying those snares out there, hoping that the Hebrew Israelites that are sleeping, okay, will not see them. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai sees them, okay, and he protects his elect, okay, or the ones that he's chosen, okay, from getting caught up in those snares. In fact, we can close out with the book of Psalms 141 and verse 9, because this is what we do, you know, when we, you know, meditate and we, you know, we're doing these lessons, you know, to warn the sheep, to feed the sheep, you know, anything, because it might seem like not a big deal when you're looking at something like this, but think about it. Okay, because they use these other nations, and you can see what that Edomite said in that video with Poland. If you come here, we're going to kill you. I really believe that at some point in time, it's going to get to that level here in Great Babylon, America, when this devil is really ready to show his horn, prior to executing out or rolling out that MOTB, which we're going to see real soon. It says, keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity, which is these Edomites, okay, these elites. They're using these puppet presidents and these puppet senators and people in Congress to lay out these laws and these rules, and they are about to, you know, lay that smack down on everyone here in Great Babylon, America, starting with the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, or so-called Black Americans and Latinos. So I don't know. I just thought I'd bring this video out so that you can see that, you know, something that we may have to consider in the near future. Okay, so Lord willing, the elect was edified. Let's close up by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakdash, Shalom.